Hello and welcome back to the Global Gaming Network Power Rankings. Today we're talking about Valorant. The Valorant Champions Cup is around the corner in Paris, and we've got to rank our best teams. Who's got the best shot of winning the tournament? At number 5 on the list, this one might surprise a couple people based on recent results, but it's going to be Team Heretics.
And it's going to be a story that's probably going to be played out multiple times on this episode of teams that at the beginning of the year just were really not cutting it. Like you said, at Bangkok, they don't even make it. They do a little bit better in there in stage 1 and get to qualify for Toronto and then just get double bounced right off the rip. But then they take that little bit of a break and they come back in and they're able to claim the first ever Esports World Cup for Valorant and a victory that was astonishing. But then they go back to EMEA and then they struggle again in the playoffs. So for me,
on the list, that is going to be Team Sentinels. This is one of the favorites from America, of course.
Sentinels they are very consistently at placing about 5th place.
Right.
But they have made it to every single international tournament this year, which is fantastic. And honestly, I like to put a lot of emphasis on the new members of the squad. Bang and Narrate. I said it on the last one, but these two have really brought in that additional firepower and strategy that Sentinels needs that's kept them consistent throughout this year.
Number 3 on the list, and this is a team that has been impressive me time and time again, and that's going to be Team Fnatic.
Fnatic is a strange one. It almost kind of falls into the realm of Heretics where like Fnatic can really perform, and we've seen it, especially in the last Masters. I mean, they make it all the way to the finals. They take down G2 in a very close match. But this squad all relies honestly around Boaster and his calling. That's like the biggest format for them. But they always seem to struggle when it comes down to a lot of the moments when it counts.
America, and talk about one of our favorite teams. Of course, it's going to be G2 Esports. This team comes in.
The story for G2 this year has been how close can we get to winning without actually winning? Because Bangkok, realistically, it should have been theirs. A couple misplays there cost them the round. They should have been able to win on that split. They were literally like one round away from claiming the trophy right then and there, but they just haven't been able to quite hit the mark.
Number 1 team, and let's just go ahead and rip the Band-Aid off. It's going to be Paper Rex with a score of 92.
And I mean, I know I was just giving G2 a lot of credit for them to be able to win, but like on paper for Paper Rex, that this is definitely their tournament to lose. Everything's been working in their favor so far, and like I mentioned earlier with Heretics about the story is like Paper Rex at the start of this season also was going through a terrible spurt. They were not winning, they didn't qualify for much, and then now in the second half they've really picked it up and they've shown